Okay, and with that lengthy intro out of the way, this is a Falcon Heavy, an SFS, getting it to the Jovian system's moon, Callisto. Now, Callisto is a moon of Jupiter, I believe, and this is a Falcon Heavy. Obviously, I got something out to Jupiter, but it was on an escape velocity and everything with the Falcon 9. Though with the Falcon Heavy, it's a little bit of a bigger payload. I'm going to get that all the way up and crash it into Callisto. It's going to land, but it didn't have enough fuel and whatever. Although this isn't its expendable form. I cannot land boosters. So as always, my other videos, I'll try to, I don't know, it's Falcon 9 getting to Jupiter with the Falcon 9, but my music is Highway to Freedom. I use InShot to do this thing. It's mobile. I mean, don't have that much money. And I don't know why I had so much fuel left. I'm not sure if it's this one, but I bet those things had enough fuel to land. I hope. It's not going to anyway, so it's Highway to Freedom, and then I use I'm using Miami. I use Miami in the intro, and Popcorn's also good. I don't know who made the music. It says like deleted user or something. So it doesn't work. I'm sorry. I want to give credit and I don't want to get copyright striked, but YouTube, please, you've taken so much from me. Just kidding. By the time I'm doing this, I literally don't have any videos up yet. I'm pre-recording all these videos, and I'm just going to do a nice little periapsis kick. So, I'm thinking I'm going to try out those intros, like the longer intros. I'm not sure, though. Just do a nice little perigee kick. Not going to talk as much. Just messing with the engines. I merge a Hawk with a Valiant to form a very nice engine that has both high efficiency and high thrust, because you can switch. It's kind of like the Rapiers in KSP. You can either get higher thrust with the closed cycle, but it's not as efficient. I don't know how I made that, and unlike that other one where I just start burning around randomly, I'm going to do my Transmooner, Trans-Earth, Trans-Jovian. Is that what it is? Oh, I don't know, Trans-Jovian or something or other. So I'm going to do my Trans-Jovian. That's what I'm going to call it from now on. Trans-Jovian. Burn up until inside of the Earth's SOI. Not sure why. It's just because I'm impatient and it's a bit buggy getting to Jupiter. Like your maneuver nodes shake and everything, or whatever they're called in this game. Easier. So I'm gonna do it well inside of the SOI. I found it doesn't glitch as much. That's just my preference. As you can see, I still have tons of fuel left. I'm going to burn up until I reach Callisto. Was I targeting this? No, I was targeting Europa, or basically any place. And I ended up with an encounter. I just started burning retrograde. I got into orbit, and then I don't know, I didn't script this, and this was a couple days ago. You can't tell I don't script my videos. But I think that's about it to say about this. So I'm going to drop down and then I crash, but it's beautiful, really. Jupiter and its moons, every moon in the game, and Jupiter, besides Mars, I guess, look very nice. Like, I would buy the new planets where it only adds Jupiter just because of that reason. Jupiter's beautiful, so is Callisto. You'll see it. I actually screenshot it. It's so nice, but yeah. Burning. Doing my burn. I'm doing off and on since each one of my burns can do this all together. There we go. See? Off and on, off and on. Alright, and then I was like, okay, I think I could burn it pretty close. I was like, no, never mind. I'm at 50. Just burnt 200 meters per second, like a couple seconds. There, and I was like, okay, wait, did I reach it? Then I zoomed out, and then I saw I had an encounter, and I'm like, oh, heck yes, I'm going to wait until I get into Jupiter's ginormous SOI. Well, it's not really that big compared to its size, but like, you know what I mean. It's pretty big. And then I would start my retro propulsion burns, I guess. Retrograde burns, retro propulsion, whatever. And then I saw, oh shoot, I have a really, really close. So I'm going to need to burn, yeet. I'm sorry, Matt Loud. I'm going to need to yeet the booster out into space. I'll try to recover it, but I mean, you don't do that in this game. I'm going to send a kinetic warhead towards there. Then I just start my retrograde burn to get inside of the, there we go. So I enter the SOI, and I'm like, okay. I don't do quick saves. I mean, I'm going to. I'm not going to be like, oh, I don't do quick saves. I'm going to. I start burning straight towards Jupiter instead of doing retrogrades just because. Either my booster gets stuck in orbit or gets stuck in a solar orbit. Not sure, I can't remember again. I usually always run out of time with my videos, but I mean, I feel like I've talked about everything. 3 minutes left. So, there we go. So I'm like, okay, where do I want to go? Callisto. Callisto is the end, and that's where I end up getting an encounter. I just look for the one that I got the encounter first, and I was like, okay, I guess I live here now. This little poor land. It's actually supposed to get into orbit. And I had way too much fuel, and I was like, I could get to Mars, or I could crash into a planet. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to crash into a planet. Start my retro propulsion. Didn't work good. I keep calling it retro propulsion, retrograde run. And this just runs out of fuel so much since I'm using the biggest engine in the game. Well, I cleared the breeze, so it's not yeeted. It just, I was like, okay, I think I saw something. Then I ended up looking around. I was like, okay, I mashed it. I was trying to get to Io. And then I was like, okay, it's not working. And I kept saying encounters flash by. So originally I was going to Iowa. But then I got an encounter at Iowa again. But then before I could stop, I got an encounter at Callisto. And I'm like, okay. I have a pretty stable encounter. So I zoomed in. Oh, shoot. I started burning to a collision course, so I had a 100% chance. If I missed and I ran out of fuel, I would 100% hit, but then it didn't work, and I was like, okay, well, I still have fuel left over. I think I might be safe. So then I got into orbit, and then I think I exploded, or I didn't get into orbit, and I just exploded when I hit the ground. I tried to land, I burned, but, like, burning can only do so much. Which Alpha Centuria was in this game? Like Kerbal or something. Any good mods for that, let me know. Interstellar mods. I know that they exist, but like Proxima Centuria would be cool. Or Barnard Star. I know that that barely has any planets. Maybe separate galaxy. That would be cool. Andrea's Galaxy, that would be awesome. I'm just kind of rambling. I really am Matt Loud. So then I start on the American counterpart of Matt Loud. Oof. I need to do all the stereotypical American things, so, everyone, chug your beers, brothers. I mean soda, and, get me the burger from the nearest place to take down my health. Since that is only the stereotypical, right? And then everyone is going to be, okay, so we have to get the tea time ready. And then I was like, oh, okay, guess I'm collision course. And then I zoomed out. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Took a screenshot. That's Callisto right there. And then I exploded with a weird graphics glitch. And then, look, that's Jupiter. And yeah, looks pretty good. Sorry if you hear any creaking, but or if my voice sounds any different, it's just because this was a couple hours ago I filmed it. And there's only 30 seconds left. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you next time. Falcon Heavy, Amateur Rocketeer blasting off. I'll see you next time. Just watch this nice little footage, I guess. I don't know. And then right here is when I end my recording. And bye.